What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. We're in a slightly different environment today. We're up in the Wirral, and we're here at Elite Strength and Performance. Thank you to the guys at Elite for letting me in here. Thank you for Robbie behind the camera as well. So I managed to reach out to Robbie. We can get a nice video in today. So we're at the Fit Expo, which is like a new expo in the area. It's actually in the main town of Liverpool in the exhibition centre. Hundreds of companies. 8 or 9 different competitions going on, CrossFit. It's like a body power reincarnated, another type of those. And I'm here representing my sponsors Insight, which I'm super proud to do. But first we had to come in early, get a session in. We've got a pull session today. So we're gonna talk you through maybe how you would make a more efficient workout when you're a little bit tight on time. I've probably got about an hour here. So we'll talk about that. And we're going into our first caffeine in 4 weeks. So I had my surgery pretty much just under 4 weeks ago, and I stopped caffeine then, clear out, first monster. I'm about halfway through, I'm already starting to chat a little bit more. So we're gonna get into this workout. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's do this. So first exercise here, we're just gonna jump into, this is like a Nautilus replica. I'm pretty sure this might be from maybe Gym Shop, and they spray painted it in the gym colors, which is really nice. By the way, any gyms out there, you take note of the background of it. This is how you do it. Black backgrounds, black machines, perfect. I would usually warm up. I'd go through maybe some long rope pullovers. We haven't got much time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work in a vertical plane, I'm gonna work in a horizontal plane, probably for 2 exercises each. And we're probably gonna do slightly more volume on those because I haven't got time to be doing 1 exercise here, 1 exercise there, 1 exercise here, 1 exercise there. I'd much rather be efficient on the exercises that I've got, do 3 or 4 sets maybe, and just go through the motions. Nice. So when you guys are choosing a pull down, the reason why I love this pull down is you've got these free moving handles, for example. They just rotate, but also you've got the D handle which rotates. So you pull in your line, and you're going to see when I pull, these handles, they move each time. But the perfect thing about that is when someone comes on here with a smaller clavicle or a wider clavicle, you can pull unique to you. And of course you guys are gonna go, I haven't got this machine, Josh. Well, here's what you can do. You can grab some D handles, which are just the normal handles you have with the thread, loop them over like a lat pull down bar, like a typical lat pull down bar. And you're gonna have something very, very similar in the fact that you can come left to right, you can rotate at the wrist, and you can have a much more unique pull to you. So I love this machine because it's done the job for me. I don't need to loop the handles over. But if you haven't got a machine like this, just grab some D handles, loop over, elbows forward. This place is literally like my dream gym. Small little family vibe. Look at that. Can't even hold it straight. Like caffeine is sending me white. So when we do extend our sets from a normal 2 where you do a low repper and a higher repper, I'm probably just gonna do 3 straight sets, more of a 8 to 12, stay in that rep range. In order for me to stay in that rep range and still fail, I'm gonna have to drop the weight as I go forward. A lot of people ask me, if you've got the same weight on the bar, how are you supposed to do 3 sets of it? Well, you don't. You just have to drop it, because if you're failing truly, there's no way you can put that same effort in the next set. If you find yourself doing a top set, maybe you do 100 kilos for 5, and then you go to your next set and you're like, I'm gonna try 100 kilos again, and you get 5. You didn't go hard enough on that first set. So if you're not making adjustments as your weight gets lighter, as the rep range gets bigger or changes, you probably need to just up that intensity a bit. So big vertical pull finished with my favorite vertical pull down, the Nautilus Nitro replica. I think it's a replica anyway. Now to my favorite pull, like my favorite horizontal pull. I'm pretty sure this is the pre-core TBar Row. Yeah, the big sign down the sign will give it away. But this is literally one of my favorite TBar rows. This one and the Watson one, which has the movable D handles, are definitely my favorite TBar rows. So this is fantastic to see here. Big horizontal pull. I like to focus more on upper back with the TBar row, depending on the angle. This is the perfect angle for me to just drive my elbows back. Of course, if you're driving your elbows back, you're just utilizing that top frame. Whereas if you went on the slightly semi-pronated angle and you're pulling back with the elbows, you will target a little bit more of that lower back. But with the TBar row, personally, I just love to load the upper back. So that's what we're gonna do today. So we're gonna take this elbows high, nice and wide, full contractions. Pull is definitely one of those ones at the moment I still can't just fucking dig in. I think my stomach is literally against this. So obviously where my hernia was, I can't just fucking yank against it just yet, but day by day. I don't know how much I've talked about rest times on the channel, but generally speaking, I'm resting to give myself enough energy, enough momentum to go, right, I can do that same set again. Most of the time, it's about 3 or 4 minutes. If you actually look at the energy systems, you need at least 45 seconds for that initial ATP to come back. You need at least 2 minutes for your creatine phosphate to come back into your system, and anything more, your bonus. So I'm taking as much as I need to be able to give a maximum effort into my next set. I love how the owner's absolutely massive. He's got his little small sausage on, and he's just playing with it on his front. That is incredible. That's goals. That's true love right there, people. Get yourself a gym owner and a gym mascot like that. So we just moved from a wide grip. We're trying to think about upper back. The good thing about pulls is that just by changing the angle of where your elbow goes, you can change the bias that we have. So we're going to move on to the Nautilus. Pretty sure it's a Nautilus replica by Gymshop again, maybe. And all we're going to do is, instead of pulling the elbow out wide, trying to think on the upper back, we're going to change that grip. We're going to keep it into a neutral grip. We're going to bring the elbow down into the pocket, and you're going to much work that lat bias rather than the upper back at the top. So work really nicely in a horizontal plane upper back, really nicely horizontal plane, and in like a lat bias. So you'll see on this, guys, I can really easily just wide grip it, but you can completely change the bias of this by just driving those elbows down. Found those? That's when you know. Worldwide, baby. So we're going to our final exercise. We're going to go through a long rope pullover. We're just going to go through a full range of motion, completely tax the delts. We're short on time today, so we want to be very, very efficient. So I'm going to do 3 sets here. I will be sure to send Elite Strength and Performance a long rope 1OR, because we're using the 2 ropes here. And you can see, obviously, no one else can now use the ropes in the gym. But if they had a 1OR one, they would. So I'll make sure we send one out. 3 straight sets here. Full range of motion. While I'm here, guys, I thought I would just show you the fixed version of this that you can do. Because, granted, when you're in the stood up position, you have to hold yourself steady on the floor, you have to hold yourself steady in your core, and you have to almost use your body as an anchor. But what you can do is you can actually pull up a bench and, utilize the exact same movement, but against the bench with the chest support, taking out of your core, but also giving you more of an anchor point. So you can literally, probably need to pull this a little bit further back. So you can move through that same range of motion, but potentially move a little bit more weight because you have a lot less to focus on. You're in a much more of a fixed environment. And because you've got the long rope, you can come past the bench and not have to worry about that impinging the movement. In fact, this feels better. So we're going to call back done. Could I have done more? Yes. Could I have done more to achieve hypertrophy? Yes, I can, but I've got a very busy day. So we're going to move on to biceps. I'm literally going to do 3-4 straight sets, potentially a little bit of a drop set just to get a load of fatigue, a load of blood into the muscle really quickly, because it's expo day, baby, and this is going to be the pose all day, so we need a pump right now. So the last 10 days of training has been much more a case of filling my muscle back out, filling the tissue out a little bit because I got a little bit flat. I've got to consider this as week 8 of TRT as well, so I feel less pop, I feel less anabolic, and I do feel that natural side to be coming now. Even when I look in this, like, you guys might think I look big and veiny or whatever, but for me, I feel like I'm missing a little bit of size just from the fullness that the anabolics do bring. That is the reality of taking higher exogenous hormones and then taking it away. You do have that feeling of like, you know, where is it gone? But I'm feeling more myself every day as I've been training. As I move my intensity higher, as I get closer and closer to failure, I can feel that little bit of fullness come back, that little bit of muscle size come back, which potentially just faded away a little bit. So we're very close to being back, very close to pushing up again. So we'll run the rack, bro style. Not done this in a long time. Alright guys, that is session done. Shout out to the guys at Elite Strength and Performance. Amazing gym, amazing hospitality. I think they do day passes every now and again, so if you guys do, give them a message. Thank you for the hospitality, guys. We'll see you guys in the expo. Hi guys, we're here at the Insight Supplements booth at FitX, and it's crazy. We've got all the products out on the sides, but most importantly, we'll take you around here. This is an exclusive and a first, and a slight dream of mine. But your boy is on a damn stand. The picture, he's here. I can't quite believe it, but it's here. I remember coming to Body Power 2015, 2016, seeing all these stands, not wanting to be on them, but admiring the people that are. So this was just a surreal feeling to see my little face on there, my little cheesy grin. So what a day. Let's go meet some people. Of course you can. Rocking the merch. 1MR, baby. Thank you so much. I appreciate for supporting the brand, honestly.
Like, I seen you and I was like, I'm so content.
You don't need to be like that. I'm normal.
Do you know when you see someone on YouTube and then like you actually be like...
I get the exact same when I meet people, I swear. And you're rocking the pressure is privilege as well. That's the combo we need to see in the future. That's what I say.
And I was going to go up to you.
Yeah, you should have done it.
I was in my own world.
I was in my own world as well, actually.
I was really dehydrated as well.
I was fucked. Wish you all the best, man.
You as well, man.
Of course, man. Thank you. It's good to meet you. Thank you. The merch, baby. That's the first time we've seen the merch here. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I'll take it. I've been demoted here. You just do one. You're too big. The shoulders are too big. So guys, we're gonna wrap the video up. It has been a crazy day meeting all of you guys. Hopefully you saw yourself on the video. If not, hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. But you guys, it's been such a pleasure to get out and meet you. Obviously we didn't get to last year. Body Power was cancelled, coronavirus, we couldn't get out and meet all these guys. So for me and Tom behind us, it's been an absolute pleasure. We've been non-stop all day. I haven't had breakfast and I'm still starving. But we've not stopped all day and it's been absolutely amazing. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you to anyone who came up. I appreciate it so much, so much. I would not be in this unbelievable, I get tingles when I'm thinking about this. I would not be in this unbelievable position of my life without any of you watching. So thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. See you in the next video. Peace.